I'm Callum, the world's loudest TCG player, and you're watching Dragon's Lair. Hey guys, this is Cowsy from Team DLS, and today I am here to open a Shrouded Fable Elite Trainer Box. I'm still on the hunt for the Fezandipiti EX, preferably the Trainer Gallery art, but let's see how we go. I think it's weird that they put the book in like this, but whatever. Alrighty, let's crack this bad boy open. It's taking the sleeves with it. I'll show off these guys again. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary as far as ETBs go. We get these guys. We get our cool little promo Pecharunt. This guy looks pretty cool. Here's a code if you want Pecharunt online. It's all yours. Alrighty, and let's get into these packs, shall we? A lot of power cards in this set that are going to really warp the format despite it being a small set, particularly that Ghost line that I can't stop talking about. Duskull being one of my favorite Pokemon as well. Big Mystery Dungeon fan. Shout out to all those who know. Alrighty, first pack. Let's have a look what we got. Inkay, Joltik, Drowsy, Horsey. We got a Night Stretcher. Let's go. Colrez, Foil Rowlet. Ooh, we got a Duskull and the Altar. Is this the Altar?
Yeah.
It is indeed the Altar Pecharunt EX. This thing is really, really cool. And I assume one of the chase cards, or definitely one of the chase cards from the set. This guy has the ability Subjugating Chains, which is once during your turn, you may switch one of your benched Dark Pokemon, except any Pecharunt EX, with your active Pokemon. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now poisoned. You can't use more than one Subjugating Chains ability each turn. This is a really cool card. First off, shout out to the fact that this completely walls control, or at least the stall Snorlax version of it, which is awesome. Love to hear that. Secondly, this is kind of like the engine piece, actually, in the Loyal 3 deck. I haven't had too much success with the Loyal 3 deck, but I really hope it's good with like Janine's Secret Technique and the Binding Mochi, because honestly, straight up just think it's really cool. And particularly the Monkey Dory EX, which I haven't been able to pull that one either. We've got plenty of Ogie Dogies, but not a whole lot else. Alrighty, on to our second pack here. Let's have a look. Copperaja, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and a Zoroark. Alrighty, not bad. That was seriously one of the most cracked playable packs I've ever seen before, with the Duskull in it as well. For those of you who haven't heard, somehow I've been screaming about this card for ages. Duskull with the Cursed Body ability, or Cursed Bomb I should say rather, allows it to knock itself out, so your opponent takes a prize card, but you get to place 130 damage on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Like I've said before, important to note that you can't spread out this damage like you can with like a Sableye, for example, but nonetheless, still really cool. On to our next pack here. Let's see what we get. And we got the Monkey Dory EX I was talking about. Got the ability, oh no you don't. So this says, if this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, and if you have any Pecharunt EX in play, this guy right here, your opponent takes one fewer prize cards. And it does 190 damage. So I actually think this card's pretty cool. Like, you know, concept-wise, I believe the idea is obviously that you use this in your like 2-prize deck sort of thing, and your opponent has to, hopefully, you force them to take a knockout on the Monkey Dory EX, which just use the prize trade in your favor. We've also got the Academy at Night, which I've spoken a bit about before. We can use this guy to stack a card from our hand on top of the deck. Legal stacking, we love that. And we can use this for things like Electric Generator to stack an energy. And then we get to guarantee at least one energy off of her generator, but we're hoping to hit 2. Got another Ace Nullifier Genesect and a Xerosix Machinations. So don't like Xerosix very much, go away. We don't like stinky control cards. It's just not my style, I can't lie. But the Genesect is something that I think we'll eventually see play, as if the Genesect has a tool card attached to it, it actually stops your opponent from playing any Ace Spec cards from their hand. Alright, whoops, that was a bit low there. Let's have a look what we got here. Persian. Yes, we got another Dusclops. We love that. Got a Rowlet, another Academy at Night, a Kyurem and a Night Stretcher. Thank God they didn't short print these cards. I was really nervous about that. And then we got a Reverse Holo Dartrix. That's pretty cool for our United Wings deck. And we've got the little Rowlet here that goes with it. Little Chicken Nugget Bird. Love him. Spoken to death about some of these cards, but For any of you that missed it, the Kyurem is crazy because he does 110 damage to 3 things. We don't really care what Kyurem's attack cost is too much because its ability either reduces it if there's a coal res in the discard pile, or we use Regidrago V-Star to copy the dragon, the attack of this dragon from the discard pile, which is really, really cool. The Duskull here also has the same ability as the Dusk Noir, except this guy only places 50 damage. And then we've also got the Night Stretcher, which I'm really keen on. This is a really cool new, like, consistency slash, well, not consistency, more so recovery card, right? But I really like it because at the moment it kind of feels like the only item recovery we have is like, I don't think, maybe Energy Recycler, but realistically we're talking about Super Rod, but not all decks want to put the cards back into the deck, you know? Maybe Charizard does in terms of its Burning Darkness? No. It's got a different Infernal Rain ability that places fire energy. Obviously, we need those fire energies in the deck to be able to do that, and Lost Box needs energy in the deck for Mirage Gate. But otherwise, decks like Bolt Palm want to get their Pokemon back for sure. So let's get into this pack as well. And we got a Full Art Monkey Dory EX. Alrighty, that's pretty cool. Asking ye shall receive, I guess. We have pulled all 3 of the, or 3 out of the 4 loyal 3, I guess. I guess Petron doesn't count, I'm not quite sure. But still chasing that Fezandipiti EX, which has that crazy ability, Flip the Script, which is if your opponent took a prize or took a knockout during their last turn, you get to draw 3 cards, straight up. Once per turn. Here's the Binding Mochi, though, which goes with the loyal 3 deck. The Binding Mochi is as if your Pokemon is poisoned. Then your attacks do an additional 40 damage, which is quite a hefty damage modifier. If your Okidogi is, Okidogi is poisoned, then he does an extra 130 on his base 130 to go to 260. The Mochi puts you to a whopping 300, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, we got there's a reverse foil Duskull. That's sick. I haven't seen one of those yet. Very excited about this card. Again, cannot stop talking about it. And we got more Dartrix, so I'm going to build like 10 United Wings decks, I guess, apparently. So, yeah. Alrighty, we are down to 3 packs to go. Please give me a Fezandipiti EX, please! So badly want one. Let's have a look what we got here. We got another Duskull. This is awesome. I'm so glad they didn't short print this. Oh, we got an Ace spec! Vital A. Now, I can't lie, I wish this guy was a little better, but nonetheless, this has been a pretty cracked ETB. Pretty hard to complain about this one. So this guy says heal 150 damage from one of your Pokemon. This card can't be put into your hand or deck from the discard pile. Very glad they did that. I don't want to see any deck that can resolve this infinitely. That would be quite frustrating. But this has been an absolutely insane ETB so far. We've got the Haxorus here, which has been spoken about a very little bit, but the Haxorus here has the ability, or the attack, I should say rather, which is if your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, it is knocked out, or it just simply does 230. Again, I don't think we're ever summoning this guy. I think we're just potentially an inclusion choice for the Regidrago V-Star list. But again, unfortunately, that first attack is not very good into the likes of Lugia V-Star because they play Mist Energy, which will actually block the effect of this attack, which is unfortunate. On to our second to last pack here, and we've got another Blood Moon Ursaluna, and we've got a Janine's Secret Art. We're like pulling ourselves the loyal 3 deck pretty much here. We have another 0-6, don't like you, don't want you to discard my hand to 3. That makes me sad. Alrighty. Lucky last pack, please Fezandipiti EX, please Fezandipiti EX. But again, hard to complain about this box. It's been really, really good. Alrighty, let's try and slow roll this one. Hey, we got the Absol. We got the Seadra. Oh, I think I'm seeing something peeking. We got the Dartrix. We got another Duskull. Binding Mochi. Crobat. Janine's Secret Art. And we got a Neutralization Zone. Unreal. Prevent all damage done to the Pokemon that don't have a rule box, both yours and your opponent's, by attacks from the opponent's Pokemon EX and Pokemon V. This card can't be put into your hand or deck from the discard pile. This could really catch some decks off guard. I know that I'm definitely respecting this at Worlds. There's no way I'm taking a list that only attacks with Vs or EXs and then doesn't play a Stadium Bump, because I think that's a little bit... That's going to be rough. You'd hate to get to like round 5, being on a really big win streak. Your opponent jams this in the active and you go, I see how you got here, and I have not respected it. And then we got another Blood Moon Ursaluna, Copper Raja, Foil Energy, not bad. And here's a code card for y'all. Overall, look, we missed the Fezandipiti. That's all right. I figured this would be a tricky one to get, but this is an absolutely correct ETB. That's crazy good. There's no way you can complain about that. So overall, very, very happy with that. We've got a bunch of playable cards too. I'm very excited to see what people do with the Dusknoir, Dusclops, and the Duskull line, obviously. These cards are really, really sick. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this absolutely stacked ETB opening. And we'll see you in the next one.